This video is brought to you by Console Gaming Radio, an industry-leading new podcast with your host GMillion and Hexzilla. Come listen to us live every Tuesday, Thursday on my YouTube channel, or a day later on your favorite podcast service around the world every Wednesday and Friday. Enjoy the video. Hello everybody, this is Garrett. Welcome to my first Google Stadia game review of the year or ever, because I haven't done one yet. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a game called Trials Rising. The game came out February 2019. However, it launched with Google Stadia. It got a Metacritic score of 79. You could play this game on any platform that you choose: Switch, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and now Google Stadia. I purchased this game for $16. So yeah, I picked it up with my own money and I played it for a couple hours. This is not a traditional game review. This is just how it works with Google Stadia. This game is not a Stadia Pro game, so you don't need to worry about it being on Pro, so you can buy it. If you're worried about it being on Pro in the future, you can continue waiting for it. That is up to you. However, you can buy it at normal price now. I think it's $24.99 and $39.99 for the special edition. That's with all the platforms in mind, so just keep that in mind. How is the gameplay? The gameplay is actually really good if you're into the Trials games. So if you play Trials HD, Trials Evolution, and Trials Fusion, you would know exactly what the gameplay is like. I think they really enhanced the gameplay for this one. You get an in-depth training mode, so you get to learn how to play the game, and you get races. You do races, and you race against online ghosts. So you see a bunch of ghosts in the background, so you have to complete your time and get first place. But if you just get the best time, you don't really need to worry about the ghost. There are a lot of microtransactions in this game. You can buy like acorns, you can buy expansion packs, and you can buy some other stuff, mainly acorns. On Google Stadia, they don't really tell you how many acorns come in a pack. You actually have to look it up on your own, so keep that in mind. When it comes to graphics, it looks just like you would see it on like a next-gen console or a current-gen console. And PC-wise, it looks pretty decent. I haven't played this game on any other platforms except for Stadia, so I can't really compare it. I personally don't play Stadia on my Chromecast Ultra, mainly because I don't have it set up and I don't have the best TV for it, so I mainly play on the browser. And the gameplay footage you're seeing right now is 1080p 60 FPS. You can play it higher than 1080p, but I don't know exactly off the top of my head what frame rate you're actually playing it on. I mean, the resolution you're actually playing it on. You're playing it mainly 60 frames per second, so that's pretty average. And if you compare it to like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox, you get a variable frame rate and you get 60 FPS. So 60 FPS across the board, that's the most important thing. And 1080p if you're on the browser, and not too sure if you're on the Chromecast Ultra. Control wise, the game controls great. It doesn't really matter what controller you use. I prefer a gamepad over a keyboard and mouse any day. That's when I usually had issues with the game, but as long as you use a gamepad, wired or wireless, you can do very good at the game. Okay, we're going to keep talking about the latency of the game. There really isn't any. Well, if you have good internet, there really isn't any latency. I really haven't noticed it. Maybe it was a different story if I played the game when Google Stadia first came out. However, I waited until it was on sale, until they proved the hardware. and the streaming, so no latency that I could tell. If there is very minor. So, and the last thing we're going to be talking about is fun factor and if it's worth it. The game is really fun. You gain levels and you unlock more tracks. There's over 150 tracks in the game, depending on if you bought the gold edition. And more tracks you do, more you level up, and more tracks you get to play. There's going to be a wall that you're going to hit that you're going to have to start grinding out tracks, but that takes a couple hours. But the first couple hours that I played of the game really just was solid and fluid. So is it worth it on Stadia? And my answer is yes. Is it worth it normal price? Yes. I wouldn't say it's worth it for $40, but if you just get the normal edition for $24.99, I believe the game would be worth it, and you're gonna have lots of fun, depending on if you're in those game. If you're into those games, where it's a lot of trial and error, you're gonna get overwhelmed at some points where you're gonna see demonstration of people doing like expert stuff, and you're stuck doing like basic stuff, but that's normal. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.